all the lovely people out there. Welcome back to another gouache tutorial at Ayush Paper. My name is Simran and I go by the name 1008 Simba on Instagram. I am an artist and a Skillshare teacher. We're painting a beautiful cottage landscape today, and let's quickly look at the materials that we'll be needing. First, I'll be using the mixed media paper by Ayush Paper because paper matters to me. The mixed media paper can be used for various mediums. Then I'll be using my Neva palette gouache, and I'll be using a set of brushes by Craftamo, Princeton. The detailed list of materials is mentioned in the description box, so you can go ahead and check that out. Now let's quickly get started. So I have already taped down my paper using a washi tape from all the edges. Using a pencil, I am going to start by sketching my landscape. I'll start by outlining my grassland area, and then gradually I'm also going to add a small cottage to it. The drawing might take a little time, even for me and for you, but it's important that we have our elements in place so that it just gets easier when we are painting. Now once we have sketched our grassland and the cottage, it's time to add the paints. So for the background of the mountain, I'll be using some burnt umber and some ultramarine blue mixed together, and I'll also add a tinge of black to it to get like a dark brownish grey color. So there's going to be the mountain area behind the cottage and the grassland. Now we are going to add the color in a specific manner to the mountain. We also need to indicate a foggy area above the mountain. So I'll start by adding this dark brown color with one brush, and I'll be using the other brush for blending this color and the white gouache together to create that foggy effect. Now when you start blending these colors, just keep one thing in mind, that you don't have to blend the white and this color too much. The strokes should be visible, and please feel free to sort of give your own touch to the painting as well, and don't worry about whether it's looking same like what you see in the video. It's not the same. Just do and just enjoy the entire process. I'm not adding too much of water to my color, as you can see, so that it becomes easier when we are blending it with the white. Though gouache is a water-based medium, it doesn't mean that you have to keep on adding water to it. So just make sure with the water that you make, the right consistency of the paint, so that it just gets easier when you are blending. Now I'll be leaving the topmost portion of the paper almost white. However, I'll still add a few strokes of this dark brown color. Now once we are done with the entire mountain area, we can start working on the grassland area. So for the grassland area, I'll be using some sap green, some lemon yellow, some burnt sienna, and some black as well. We'll be making different colors and adding it to different portions of the grassland. First, let's start with some sap green mixed with some black. If you have the previous color remaining, you can just add some sap green to that as well. If not, then just make like a separate color and just add a tinge of black to the sap green and you'll be good to go. So I'm just going to start by applying that color to the grassland area. Now once we are done with the dark green, I am going to add some lemon yellow to the same color and use it. I'm trying to blend the colors. However, if you are not able to blend the colors properly, it just gets a little difficult with gouache and you have to keep blending it too many times. You can just go ahead and pick some yellow and add it to the grassland and merge it. Just feel free to, even paint the grassland. It should just look natural. And if you might have noticed, I'm using less water so that I'm able to blend the colors properly. Now I'm going to add some burnt sienna to the same color and use it. So I'm just trying to use different shades of green. Now I keep receiving many questions regarding which brushes to use for gouache or which is the right paper to use for gouache or for watercolors. What you can do is you can go and visit the ask.ayushpaper.com website, and there you will find all the answers to your art queries. You can ask questions related to art supplies or even art careers, and you will get proper detailed answers from there. So don't forget to check that website. I'll leave the link for that in the description as well. Now I'm going to make like a dark green color. So I've added some more black to my sap green and I'm using it. And I'm also going to add a little bit of white to that color. And now I'm just going to blend it with the other greens to make the grassland. Just try to blend the colors a little, not too much, as all the colors should be visible in the grassland area. So now by the time our grassland is drying, let's start working on the cottage. So for the cottage, I'll be using like a mid-yellow color of the gouache. If you don't have a mid-yellow color, what you can do is you can mix some orange and some lemon yellow together to get like a mid-yellow tone. That will be the base layer for the cottage. Now I'm going to leave the roof of the cottage. I'm not going to paint it with the yellow. I'm going to make some dark grey by mixing black and white, and I'm going to use that for the cottage. Now I'm going to take some black and I'm just going to add a few details near the roof of the cottage. I'm also going to add like a small chimney. Now I'm going to take some ochre color and I'm using the smallest brush that I have, and I'm just going to add a few lines to the cottage just to sort of indicate the wooden effect and the texture. I'll be using my white gouache to add the windows. Now by the time the windows are drying, we can start working on the grassland area. So for that I'm going to start with some dark green and I'm just going to make a few grasses. So I'm just using some lemon yellow to add the highlight to the bush that I made. I'm going to use some black to add a light pole near the grassland area. Now it's time to add the grasses. So for the grasses, I'll be using some vertical strokes, some diagonal strokes. And I'm also going to add a plant. So for the plant, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a few stems, and then to the stems, I'm going to just add a few leaves. This is a very simple plant that I'm making. And now I'll just start adding the grasses. I'll not be adding the grasses everywhere. I'll just leave a few spaces. Once I've added the grassland, I am also going to spatter some dark green. Now when you do this, please make sure that you cover the cottage area as we don't want any green to go there. Once that is done, we can start finishing the cottage first. So I'm just going to take some dark grey to add the windows. You can use whichever small brush that you have for this. I'm just using my liner brush to add some details. I'm just going to outline the window and the roof area with some black. I'm just going to take some brown and I'm just going to add some fine details to the cottage. I'm just going to use some white and add a few strokes to the roof that you see over there, the black roof. Our cottage is ready and it's time to finish the grassland area. I'm going to take some white gouache and to that I'm just going to add a little bit of that mid-tone yellow that we used for the cottage, and I'll start making a few dots. Now these dots will indicate the flowers that you see in the field area. I'm just doing this randomly. Once you've added the flowers, you can also spatter some white to the field just to make it look full. Again, please don't forget to cover your cottage area, otherwise everything will become white. I'm going to go back and take some dark green and just add a few grasses. And I'm just going to add one more stem to that plant. And I'm just going to go ahead and add some flowers. I'm just going to add 2 white lines to the light pole over there. So our painting is ready. And I hope you enjoyed painting this beautiful gouache cottage landscape. Thank you so much for joining in. If you like the video, do share and subscribe to the Ayush Paper channel. We would love to see your beautiful recreation. So please tag us or DM us what you've made at Ayush Paper on Instagram. And we are going to see you soon with another video. Until then, happy painting.